StiltzkinKupo84, representing Cat and Fam Gamer TV, and man do I feel sheepish. I forgot how to get back to the beginning of Ibsen's castle, and wouldn't you know, it's right here. This is the part where it gives you the chance to jump left or right, and I should have picked don't jump, because remember, we got that option after we came to this room, and this here is deceptive. It looks... It just... You've been climbing ladders for a platform to stand on for so long that you forget that there was a porthole, there was a manhole that whole time there. And so, yeah, I was just overlooking that hole, you know, and kept walking by it and walking by it and walking by it, and that was my mistake. That was totally my bad. Now we have a veteran here, and this isn't the first time that we've encountered a veteran in this dungeon, but this is the first time that I remembered that we can eat this veteran in this dungeon. And we should eat this veteran in this dungeon, because this will teach Queen of Doom. Alright, and that was easier than I thought. So now we've learned Doom from that veteran. That's pretty sweet. Just getting into 2 minutes into the video, and I've already showed you something super awesome. Hopefully the rest of the video goes just as well. This is the room where the Amaranth thing is going to take place. It's kind of overdone and cheesy and stupid, and I don't think it's that cool. Oh, see, there's a trapdoor. Hey, are you okay? Of course I'm okay. Maybe we activated traps when we reached the top. Okay, so yeah, this stuff probably would not have been reachable before the Taharka boss fight, so it's a good thing I just went through with it. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go, they're waiting for us outside. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to save. Alright. Go back out the same way you came in and climb the pole back up to the courtyard. There is a trapdoor that is barely visible just below the chest at the top of the courtyard. Oh, there we go. We want that one. Maiden Prayer, another one. This is our second Maiden Prayer that we've got. So I think we must have stole one off we stole the first one off of somebody, somewhere or something. Okay, climb back up to the courtyard. Another trapdoor is under the balcony on the top left side. There we go. Another trapdoor. Let's see. This one drops you onto the upper level of the lower room. You might want to avoid the trapdoor as there is no reward for triggering it. Oh, well. Great. Okay. Well, guys, you heard it here first. That trapdoor is useless. There's no reason to go down it. Okay. Alright, return to the entrance, so we have to return to the entrance. We're gonna use one soft in this battle, not instead of like you know, 5 of them. And I'm not even gonna bother stealing from Megares this time. Ooh, does Garnet not have antibody on? That's possible. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should have the Oracle Con equipped on Zidane right now. I mean, actually not right now, because we are in the lower part of Ipsen's castle where, you know, weaker weapons are better. But as soon as I come out of this lower part of this Ipsen's castle, I should probably put Oracle Con back on. We got an amethyst. Alright. So, did the poisoning stick? I don't think it did. No, but we can at least go into Garnet's abilities here now and equip. Let's see, what is it? We need antibody on, so don't think we need body temp anymore. Alright, we have to go back up to the entrance. Take note of the staircase that appeared. On the left side. No. There a staircase that appeared? Yes, on the left side, yes. Okay. Alright, so... a new entrance is in between the staircase and the first arc you entered on the right. This leads to the courtyard and the balcony area, and during your trip look for some chests on the chandelier high above. Yes, that's what we're looking to find. That is what I've been looking at this whole time, trying to make my way back out of the castle. I've been thinking about how to do this here, so... Alright, here's a chest over here. Alright, continue to cross the balcony to the upper archway and descend the steps to a whole new area. Oh, so there's an elevator. Okay, wonder what's this way. Wonder what's this way. No? Alright. So here, this elevator here brings us to a whole new area. Ooh, look at that sword. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. That is Odin's sword. Golem's flute. We got a new flute for Aiko. Alright. Odin's electrified sword is chained to the back wall. That is just so epic. It's so awesome. This is one of the parts in Final Fantasy IX that grabbed me. There's 2 flower vases and 3 shelves on which to arrange them. Rearrange the vases, moving them from shelf to shelf in a counterclockwise direction. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll take these vases, move them counterclockwise. And I think this is simulating turning back time, I guess, maybe, to a time when the Odin sword was not contained here. Yeah, I mean, who knows? But we're just gonna have to keep moving these vases Oh, that might have been it. Might have been just enough. Alright. So now, we're going to look in the vase. Oh, we received the ancient aroma. So you guys, you might be wondering what this all means. What did we find? What we found a golem's flute. I believe that's just a double of something that we already have. Then the ancient aroma is pretty much the only new item that we... No, that's not true. We found the Oracle Con. But we don't want to equip it until after we leave here. And the Oracle Con is great because it offers a speed bonus on level up. And so we'll definitely want to have that equipped for Zidane for the rest of it. But the Ancient Aroma is pretty much only good for Garnet. It teaches Odin's Sword, which is an ability that only she can learn. And with this equipped, where'd it go? Shoot, where is it? A Maiden Prayer and Ancient Aroma are like two add-on items that are specific to, you know, Maiden Prayer is specific to teaching Aiko something, and Ancient Aroma is specific to Garnet. So, they're each kind of weird. I don't know what the icons for those mean, really. Let's see. You can now return to the courtyard and climb the pole up to the chandelier. Okay. Is that true? Let's do this. Climb the pole. All the way up to the chandelier? There we go. I wonder what was stopping us from doing that before. Mage Staff. And Fork. Okay, so you would have found the weakest item weapons for each of these characters anyhow. And I don't know if that's something that just became available for us to do, or if that was something that was there the whole time and I just didn't think to do it earlier. But that's looting out the entire Ibsen's Castle dungeon here. So we obviously have a new ability to teach Garnet. And you may be wondering what that ability does. It's called Odin's Sword, and it attacks with Eidolon Odin. Now, Odin is, as the summons go, it doesn't really do any damage. It's a hit or a miss. You kill or you don't. It's a 50-50. Instant death, or Odin just passes by on his horse and no harm is done. Well, with Odin's Sword, however, when you equip this gives Odin a chance to just do damage if the death attack misses. So that, trust me, is a very good thing that we want to take advantage of. That's pretty much the main reason for going into Ibsen's Castle. Besides story progression, you definitely want to get the Ancient Aroma, you definitely want to get Odin's Sword, because the main problem with Odin is that it's a death or survive sort of a summon. If they survive, there's no damage and it doesn't matter, and it's like you wasted a turn. Well, not with Odin's Sword. When you have Odin's Sword equipped, it's 28 to summon this. They'll either die immediately or they'll take huge damage when you have Odin's Sword passive ability equipped. So, I mean, yeah, this is the premier summon to call, and even taking precedent over Bahamut, possibly, for any normal random mobs that you're going to find out in the overworld when you're leveling, when you're grinding. Odin becomes a really cheap, a really inexpensive, maybe instant kill, definitely a heavy damage sort of a summon. And that's awesome. That's awesome to have at this point in the game. So, let's see. We need to soft here. You know what? I'm not going to do a soft. I'm going to do Thievery on Aguirre's. Or maybe not. I think this gargoyle being in the way is preventing me from targeting Aguirre's right now. So we'll get this gargoyle out of the way. And then we'll go back to Zidane and we'll use Thievery. Bro. Thievery on Aguirre's, yes, okay. So now we have Doom from Veteran, and we're basically done. We have possibly one more blue magic yet to learn. Actually, that may have been it. Because we got the frost from Wraith. Let's check that out. Sapphire and Amethyst. We don't need any more Sapphire. We do need Amethyst. Let's check out Queena's abilities right now. There's a good chance that we have all of them. Wow, we do. I thought there was one more left, but that's cool. I mean, we got them all. So, you guys saw it here. At this point in Ibsen's Castle, you should be able to have all of your blue magics. So, we're going to go back out. At this point in the game, they take you on rails through pretty much the next couple of scenarios. They give you the illusion of being able to leave Ibsen's Castle with your full party intact. But it's not to be. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. Zidane wins this game. What happened to Amaranth? He was waiting for us at the top and left as soon as we got there. I thought he took off. Is he still inside? I'm gonna go look for him. So we have Zidane all by himself now. We're gonna have to go find our sulky baby hidden down in the lower area here. You idiot. Who's there? The idiot. Zidane, why did you come back? Answer my question. I told you might be enemies next time we met. Or did you come back to mock me like I'm mocking you now? You say some strange things. Guys outside told me that you hadn't come out yet. That's why I came here looking for you. We don't have anything to do with each other anymore. You don't have anything to gain from this, or do you? I don't understand you. I don't understand the way you think. Who cares about what I have to gain? You need help right now. You don't care? You're willing to put yourself at risk to save me? Well, Zidane is. I'm not. But for the sake of story progression, we have to... Yes, Armorant, we have to save you from here. Come on, we've helped each other many times since we joined forces. You're a part of the team, that's all that matters. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. And that's what being a part of the team means. Isn't it? Oh, this is so after school special. Come on now, guys. Yeah, let's get out of here. It's getting way too sentimental and mushy. So we have Zidane and Amarant in our team. Let's see. I don't have anything that I want to use on them. Ugh. If you can tell, my love for Amarant stops at his usefulness in combat. Like, you know, game mechanics aside, he doesn't really add anything to the story, in my opinion. He's probably the least useful story character. He brings less joy to me than even Quina in the story. I actually like Quina a lot. As far as the comedy, and, you know, people don't like Quina, that's fine. If you're a lazy player, you don't want to put a lot of work into a blue mage, you don't want to sit around and try to eat all these enemies, but I revel in the entire blue magic's skill set, and I want to always have access to the whole thing every time I play. So let's see, listen up everyone. Let's sort out what we found in the castle. On top of this castle is a mural, a map of the world. There were 4 mirrors on the mural. The writing on the mirrors was in a language only I can read. My power is protected under the shaking ground. Now this whole thing is playing, and it's taking up a long time. Now, if you didn't know that you would never be able to get your entire party of 4, and you're locked into a scenario basically right after you beat Taharka, then you would go through all of this story and all of this, you know, scene by scene here, just to find out that, oh, we're gonna spit you out on the other side of it, and you're only gonna get 2 of your characters for a while. So, you'd have a very weird feeling if you hadn't taught all of your abilities to everybody right out of the gate. Really, the only ability that I have to teach left is right now is Garnet has to learn Ancient Aroma, or has to learn the Odin Sword ability from Ancient Aroma, and that's really the only ability that we have left to learn. So Zidane's gonna drop 2 of us in each location, and I'm okay with that because oh, ladies first, okay. Well, the nearest location would be just south of us. Okay. pipe down, you. Oh no, he's, you know, he's cool. Yeah, so it's the water. Alright, thanks for your help. Please remember to equip yourselves properly while we are on board. And relax, buddy. You're beginning to sound like someone I know. Alright, Aaron, let's go. Yes, sir, now departing. So, here is the part in the game where we are going to lose access to all of our people for just a little while. So what I want to do is I want to get back my original party that I had. Okay, because actually it looks like, you know what? It looks like we will be able to save. Oh, this is cool. This is way cooler than I was worried about happening. So I thought that we would have to be drug around by the game as they automatically take us to these 4 shrine locations. However, that's not the case. We definitely have the choice whether we want to go to these shrine locations or not. So I can save out here on the main. Something tells me that on a previous playthrough, I watched all of that video, but did not get to the point right here where I could save on the ground. And I thought, I read ahead and I thought, oh, beating Taharka means that you can't get your party until after the shrines. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. So I'm pretty sure I have quit there at that point in the game and went back to before Taharka. Which may have been unnecessary at that time, but well, that's neither here nor there now. So the 4 shrines. So, we have to basically go running around the world map and drop our teams off at these first 3 shrines, and then we will be told to go to the 4th shrine with just Zidane and Quina. So, I guess as long as we don't visit the shrines, we can just pilot our airship around the world from here on out. And we have a new Stiltzio, so the first place that I'm going, for sure, is going to be Trino. No. A little farther. And because we're so close to what would be the old Disc 3 being done and the new Disc 4 appearing, I'm just gonna try to make sure that we're still on Disc 3. I think we should still be at the end of Disc 3 until after we beat these 4 Guardians. Or maybe even until after we visit, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's an extraterrestrial zone that we have to go through yet, and that might be the beginning of Disc 4, after we complete that scenario there. So the least we can do is turn in this Stiltzio here. Yes, we have Aquarius. Oh, 30,000 gil. As if we needed that. Okay, so there's more Stiltzio out there, I'm sure. I'm sure there's at least 13 of them. I think that I should have been able to access them all at this point in the story. And I'm pretty sure I've only turned in 11 of them. So I'm gonna have to go off camera and figure out what's up with the Stiltzio hunt, because there's probably one that I'm missing. You know, another thing that I haven't done either, I should have done immediately before I left Ibsen's castle. We have some Mog mail. We turned in a letter to Kamul, and I never even tried to Mog mail conversation. I never tried to have a Mog mail conversation with him before we left Ibsen's castle. So maybe I'll go and do that. I'll try to press him for more Mog mail. Oh. Well, you know, now that we've raided this whole dungeon to completion here, this would not be a bad place to come and try to get your amethyst up. You know, if you want to stock up on all of your amethyst gems here, and that way you can focus all of your ores into synthesizing garnets, and then going to the Leviathan fountain and synthesizing the aquamarines at a 4-to-1 ratio. So this could cut down on the amount of ores that we need to acquire. Admittedly only by like 25 ores, because we're already at 75 amethyst. But there's opal in here too, so we could do opal and amethyst and get them both done at the same shot. That'll be 50 ores that we don't have to find. So Kamul is not going to give us any more Mog mail. That's depressing. Okay. Well, anyhow, I have an ability to learn with Garnet, and pretty much what we're gonna do is, the very next thing in the story is you have to go into your airship. You have to visit a lot of these locations. You have to drop off some people of yours. Directly south of us here is the first location. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to really drop anybody off right now. So I'm on a save file. So there's that needle in the water over there inside of that whirlpool. That's the water shrine. So we can drive over there, we can drive over it, and we'll drop Garnet and Aiko down. Then there's like an earth shrine that we gotta go to, then there's a wind shrine, then there, you know, there's a whole bunch of different shrines. And each time you drive over one, you lose 2 people out of your party until, surprise surprise, Zidane and Quina are the only 2 left. So, at that point, when we've dropped off 6 of our people at the 3 other shrines, that's when our optional challenge starts. To take Zidane and Quina, level them up to 99, and we're gonna catch the last 1 or 2 frogs, so that we've summon Quail. We're gonna do the hard Quail fight with just Quina and Zidane. Then we're gonna do the Ozma fight with just Quina and Zidane. And we have not gotten all of the friendly monsters yet. Now that's important because when you meet all of the friendly monsters and you start a battle with Ozma, there's a battle message that comes up that says, oh, all of the spirits have come to your aid or whatever, and then they power down Ozma and Ozma becomes easier. So I'm gonna leave that out on the table, that we have not run into the friendly Yan yet. So we're gonna do this with Ozma on hard, and but I guess before that, it kind of interests me to go back into Ipsen's Castle, grind some amethyst, grind some opals, and grind some AP on Garnet's weapon, or new equipment here. I guess I'll just run around in circles because I kind of wanted to show you guys the difference between Odin with the Odin sword equipped and without the Odin sword equipped. So we're going to summon Odin right now. We don't have Odin's sword equipped. I still think he looks awesome in Final Fantasy IX. I much prefer this version of Odin. Basically over any other version of Odin that there is. So Aegir's is guarded from instant death. That's kind of terrible. Oh, well, he made the gargoyle come to life, and I'm not sure if this soft will still work then, but we'll at least give it a try. I mean, it works on a Stroper. A Stroper is not petrified, but it's made of rocks, so you know, hopefully that the soft will still work. Yep. Okay, so now we just gotta beat up on his buddy Aegir's. And that's kind of terrible that Odin does not work on Aegir's. The closer we get to level 99 with Quina, the closer we'll be to 4 9s on that frog drop. You know what? Just for the sake of showing off Odin, let's get in a battle out here. I don't believe I've really shown off Odin. I haven't gone through and actually shown off all of the different summons that are available. I'm of the opinion that you guys can find that anywhere. But this is a random mob. This is pretty much open for the kill. We'll summon Odin on him, see what happens. And if Odin doesn't work, we'll have a Thievery coming up next. Ooh. So that Odin's sword there, that That was a miss. But that was Gungnir. That's what happens when the long Odin animation doesn't play. So he just sends Gungnir down, and it's either a death or no death. Ooh, that's convenient. There's a soft. You can farm softs off these enemies that are right outside of Ibsen's castle, and when you go inside of Ibsen's castle, you can use them on the gargoyles. So that's pretty neat. Let's see. We'll take locomotion off. Does that give us? No, we need 5. We'll need more. Shoot. I didn't want to give up half MP, but it looks like we're giving up half MP. And, shoot, we'll put locomotion back on. We'll put body temp, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to do this with Odin's sword equipped now. And we'll see a change, assuming that Odin does not score an instant kill. If Odin comes out here and insta-kills, then we won't see much of a difference with Odin's sword equipped. Zantetsuken. Alright. So we see damage now. We don't just see a hit or miss. We don't see an instant death or a miss or a guard if they're guarded from the death status. So having Odin's sword instantly gives you a much cheaper ability for Garnet to summon down non-elemental damage that basically makes Bahamut sort of useless at this point. Unless you're talking about the Ozma fight, or unless you're talking about the Hades fight, or some optional boss, or, you know, the end boss, or Kuja, or, you know, something high-powered like that. You're basically going to use Odin from here on out, now that you have Odin's sword. It's cheaper, it kills trash mobs, and Bahamut is just going to drain your MP faster. So, that's that one. And really, Arc is the only one that we have left to obtain. Arc, I think we obtained somewhere, I think like very end of 3rd disc or start of 4th disc or something like that. So that's not available to us right now. But we're getting to a point in the game where we don't have anybody who has any abilities left to learn. I mean, you have Garnet there. Aiko has all of her active abilities learned. So does Quina. So we have one ability that Quina has not learned. That's a support ability that, you know, she'll be learning. Zidane has one more. That I believe that's Eye for Eye that you get off the ninja gear. Yeah, that was the last ability that Garnet needed to learn, was that Odin's sword support ability. So we're getting along pretty well. So Aiko has all her abilities in the game, both support and action abilities. So I could pull up all the other 4 people, but that's gonna be pretty monotonous. Safe to say, after I do some grinding here in Ibsen's castle, trying to get some extra amethysts and opals, fill out my inventory, at the end of that, for sure, we will have the Odin Sword ability mastered on Garnet. Then we're just gonna go ahead and visit the 3 Earth Shrines, and then we're going to not visit the 4th Earth Shrine, because we're going to want to keep Zidane and Quina on the ship. We're not going to fight, what is it, Lich? Lich is the guardian that we end up fighting if we go into the 4th shrine. And for the purposes of fulfilling this optional quest, we're going to not fight Lich. Because we're going to want to get Quina up to level 99, we're going to want to get Zidane up to level 99, and we're going to go catch those last 2 frogs, 1 or 2 frogs. We're going to fight Quail and Ozma. These are 2 of the toughest bosses in the game that are optional, and we're just going to go against them with 2 of our people rather than going with a full party roster. No guts, no glory. But I guess the next time that you see me, I'll be doing a video on just that. I'll be doing a video on the last couple of frogs being caught. We'll see the dialogue, we'll see the Quail boss fight, and then we'll go and see Ozma. I got a lot of stuff to do off camera then, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Have fun, make sure to like and subscribe. This channel is not just mine, this is a channel that I share with my daughter. We play Minecraft, she plays Kingdom Hearts 3, and I offer commentary. And we just got some games for the Switch, and I'm hoping to figure out how to learn how to stream those onto our YouTube channel too. So go ahead and support my daughter's hobby, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.